Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. And I just did one video and I decided to go ahead and do the second video. But this is my, I'm doing a walkthrough of the Elemental Power Tarot. I went to Barnes & Noble earlier and got a couple decks. This was one of them. Never seen this deck before, but something kept calling me back to it. I picked it up and put it on the back on the shelf like 4 times before I was like, you know what? Something's wanting me to buy it. So I bought it. And I then went and watched a walkthrough on Simon at the Hermit's Cave. Because, of course, he's got the deck. But it's the creator's Melinda Lee Holm 78 card tarot deck. A 64-page illustrated book. It comes in a nice box here. It's a magnetic box. And then you open it up. And it looks like that. And like I said, I've never even heard of this deck. It's kind of a thin book. It's made by Kiko Books. Published by. And I haven't even taken the band off yet. But I saw the images on the outside of it. And I'm like, wow, it's beautiful. And it is a little bit bigger, taller and wider than a normal standard tarot size. So let me take this off here. And as soon as I saw these backs on his walkthrough, I'm like, it looks like this is the same symbol upside down here. It almost reminds me of a magnet, like polar opposites trying to detract from one another. And then that looks like an octopus there, like the underbelly of the octopus. It is kind of a thin cardstock. It is matte, but it is very thin. I've had thinner cardstock than that, but actually my cat tarot, Grimalkin tarot, is way thinner, which shocked me. It was on my wish list this year and I got it already. But yeah, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous images there. It is a pip deck. But yeah, let's get into it. It's got the elements here, and then astrological symbols and stuff. So here we have the Fool, and there's no people in this, which I found interesting. It looks like it almost reminds me of like a Pekingese dog. I think it is a dog, which would make sense in the Fool. And then we have this like journey, and then it looks like stair steps to the sun there. That's beautiful. Beautiful. And we have the Magician. It looks like he's just got up and maybe going to find more sticks or something. And it's got all his tools and stuff laid out like he's ready to do some magic. And he's going to be back. And I love that. And then the High Priestess. Again, it's like she left the room already. I love that. We have the Empress. It's a shrub there, but it almost looks like there's a person in the cage. The Emperor. Love that stag back there. Or is it a... It's not a stag. It's a goat. Mountain goat. Oh, it's a beautiful Hierophant. There's a little kitty there. The Lovers. And this, as soon as I saw this on his walkthrough, I thought the word duality. There is a duality or a yin and yang or a polar opposite to everything. And I thought that quite fitting considering when I saw the back there, I was seeing that as a magnets opposing each other. Because it's kind of the same symbol here. It's like a duality. There's 2 different sides to every story kind of deal. And I like that. It's a different take. And then this Chariot, beautiful. It's almost like, you know, the Chariot is all about moving forward. Just keep plowing through your obstacles, moving ahead. Just keep going. And to me, this is probably the first take I've seen on the Chariot where it's almost like he's moved forward. He's gotten to where he's gotten to the end of his journey. And now he's taken time to rebuild or follow his dreams or whatever was supposed to be at the end of the road that he was going toward. And I love that. Love that. And look at the dogs. They're over there resting. I love that. This string card, that's one of the reasons I'm like, I need this deck. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. And that reminds me of one of the first meditations I did with the Field of Red Daisies. And then we have the Hermit, and that's gorgeous. I would totally live there. I am a hermit. I'm a Virgo, so totally a hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. And I'm seeing more and more scales with a heart and then a feather on each scale. And I like that take. The Hangman. And I love this because it literally, the image is upside down, like the mushrooms are all in the sky, and the sky, it looks like almost sky and leaves from the trees and stuff. Oh, that's the stuff growing on the trees. But it almost looks like the image is reversed, and I like that. And there's nobody there. This death card is gorgeous as well. You really get this sense of devastation, but at the same time with the new growth, new beginning. And there's a bee. Cool. Temperance, this is very, very calm. Oh, I love that. It's so peaceful and calm. Literally just completely calmed me down seeing that. That's beautiful. And then we have the Devil. And I'm going to read the Devil because he read it in his, and I was like almost in tears. I'm going to read what it says in the book here of the Devil. The only thing blocking your way is fear. Remove your aversion to risk and you'll be set free. A heavy thicket of thorns blocks your way. A pile of gold glitters a short distance away, but you cannot reach it, or rather you choose not to because the potential pain of crawling through the thorns outweighs the pleasure of reaching your treasure. Wow. Unsure how to proceed, you sit and gaze longingly at something you believe is unattainable. And yeah, that was, it hit me hard, that little quote there. And I'm just like, wow. It's quite beautiful. At the same time, very, very true for me. And then we have the Tower. Beautiful. Look at the fire. It's all burnt there and it's smoke and stuff coming out. Then we have the Star. The bees all around. The honeycomb and it's dripping into there. Beautiful. And we have the Moon. Oh, it's a pumpkin. So it's like Halloween-y. Oh, and there's a spaceship. That's cool. That's really cool. The Sun. I love any sun card with sunflowers. That's beautiful. And it's also being reflected in the water. Judgment. I find this Judgment card very interesting because this is all stuff that's buried underground. And it's almost like the past is in the past. Why are you digging it up? Oh, wow. And then we have the World, and I love this World card. I love the colors around. I love the kind of scope image of the flowers in the field. That's just gorgeous. And look, you got, this is almost like the universe outside of the world, and you still got flowers coming out and growing in the universe. And it makes me feel like there's a oneness connection there. That's pretty cool. And that actually looks like there's a face or a mask there. That's interesting. All right, so that is the majors. Wow. And I don't usually, I have like 2 pip decks. I've really rarely used them because I like the scenic stuff. But like I said, this one took me like, I picked it up like 4 times and it would not let me put it back down. So maybe this is my, spirit's way of saying maybe it's time to start working with pip decks. It's Ace of Cups. Love that. And then it's got this swirling theme behind on all the cup cards. And it's got the number, the Roman numeral here of what it is, and then the element here. So it's the 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. And then the pages don't have, the court cards don't have anything on them. And even he said they were difficult to tell what was what, because there's no symbolism anywhere, no numbers, no signs, no abbreviations, nothing. So it is kind of hard to tell. I mean, you know by the swirling vortex of water that it is a cup suit. But all the, oh my God, pages have this like wreath of jewel wreath thing there. And then all the knights have this like flame here. And kind of a mask or an armored helmet. And then the queen and king just have crowns. And this does look like a more feminine crown than this one. So that's the queen, and then that's the king. And then the king I thought of because it's got the bubbles. And then we move on to the swords. Ace of Swords. 2 of Swords. 3 of Swords. 4 of Swords. 5 of Swords. 6 of Swords. 7. 8. 9. And the 10. And then we have the jewel wreath thing again. So that's the page of swords. Does still have the sword or whatever element it is. Whatever suit it is there in the corner. And then again with the fire. So that, and the headdress. So that's the knight of swords. And then we have these hangy things here. So that to me says feminine. So it'd be the queen. And then the king. And the king's crowns are much more spiky. Whereas the females are softer, curved. We have the wands. Ace of Wands. 2 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And the 10. And again, we have this wreath jewel thing. For the page of wands. And this one's a little bit harder to tell because it's got the fire here like normal. And then there's more fire there for the knight. And then we have the queen. And I just realized there it looks like the swirling image of the water behind, but also the fire too. So that's the queen. And the king. That one's a little bit harder. I just noticed the queen's jewel is up here and the king's is down below. As above, so below. And then we have the last suit, the pentacles, and this is gorgeous. That is beautiful. And I think this is more coins than pentacles. So the 2. And they're all in roots. Like they're also buried. 3 of coins. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And the 10. And then we have again the wreath for the with jewels, and there's a little bit more greenery in there for the Page of Pentacles. The Knight again with the headdress. You can tell with the roots and stuff is the Pentacles. And the Queen, and again there's the water in there, the water element. Queen, and then the King also with the water element. You can tell his crown is much bigger. And that's it. So let's give it a shuffle and pull a card and see what the book says. So it shuffles pretty good, even though it's thin. I mean, usually the thinner they are, the better they shuffle anyway. But they are a little bit bigger than normal tarot size. Let's see. I can almost not get my hands around it. And I got pretty medium-sized hands. That shuffled great. Hold on just a second. Okay. It's my dog barking at the mailman. But that was a great shuffle. So let's pull a card. And she's still barking. Like, whatever. Nope. See what this card says. Oh, there's 2 there. Stop it. So we got the 3 of Wands. So let's look at the book and see what it says. Stop, baby. See what else the book has in here. She's mad. I put her in the kennel. And we got the elemental connection here. How to use the deck. And it's got the images there for each suit. It's got the air, fire, water, earth symbol here for the alchemical symbols. Stop. There's some spreads. 3 card quickie spread. 5 card spread. As above, so below. 10 cards spread. Levels of consciousness. Ooh. I have to try that. Ooh, what is this? Cards. Hebrew symbol letter, which is the left-hand corner, upper corner of the card. Oh, that one's not. It's just for the majors. But it's got the majors, the Hebrew symbol for it, the astrological symbol for it. That's cool. And then it goes into the cards. So let's find the 3 of Wands and see what it says. I apologize. She does this every time I get on camera. And for the minors, it's just got a quick little thing here. I didn't even look at the majors. Majors has got a huge page. So, yeah, that's cool. So let's, I'm going to zoom in a little bit and see what it says. Collaboration in element fire, guidance, experience has shown you there are many ways to get from point A to point B. Now those experiences come together to inform your next moves. What may seem like a binary yes or no decision is more complex than it seems, allowing you to pave creatively a third way through. Take any imperatives with a grain of salt. The rules are more flexible and the options more numerous than they appear. You are uniquely positioned to create a new solution to an old problem. Wow! I got chills because I was just asking. The last 3 days I've been asking that before I go to sleep. To send me a dream. To give me a solution to something that's been an old issue. So that's crazy. Challenge. You may come up against considerable resistance both from yourself and others as you push up against norms and established formulas. Give yourself plenty of room to breathe, stay grounded, and keep a broad view of the situation. Wow. So yeah, I'm already digging this deck. I'm gonna have to and see every time I get every time I've been getting a deck lately, it seems like it's just making me dive deeper and deeper and pull back the layers of tarot that I already know to learn more. And I think that's what this deck was calling me for. Again, it's like the 7th deck this year that's just like, wow. But that is the Elemental Power Tarot. It was $18 at Barnes & Noble. I think it's around that price on Amazon. I've never even seen it before, so I don't know. But yeah, if you guys have this tarot deck or want to know more about it, or let me know what you think about it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a good night. Bye.